I just learned an easy way to make $1 million, and I am so mad I didn't know this earlier. A lot of people think you have to own a massive business, have really rich parents, or become an influencer to be able to make $1 million, but that's not true, and here's why.
So I'm in college right now. I'm studying finance.
And I learned a secret that all millionaires know, and that is the secret of compound interest. Now, hold on, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Just watch this.
So simply put, compound interest takes the money you earn and puts it back into the investment. So it reinvests that money and it makes it so every year you're getting more and more money each year. And so if you look at this specific example, you're making almost 10 times more money by the 20th year than you would with just a simple interest investment.
So, by letting that compound interest do exactly that, compound year after year after year, you're gonna have a lot of money by the time you're ready to retire. But it really depends too on how early you start to invest.
Remember that whole talk about compound interest? Let's put that into perspective. Let's say you start investing $100 a month when you are 5 years old and you do that until you're 65. Let's say you invest it into a fund like SPY, and we'll get to that in a minute. Thanks to compound interest, you'll have over $10 million by the time you're 65. I'm guessing most of you are probably over that age though. So let's say you start when you're 20. You still have almost $2 million when you're 65. But if you wait until you're 35 to start, you'll have a little over $300,000 by the time you're ready to retire. The lesson, start saving now. If you start now, it can make a huge difference, and that interest can start to compound and make you a lot of money.
You think this is something that everyone should know, but in reality, very few Americans actually invest when they're young and save up for retirement.
Approximately 10% of American retirees have more than $1 million in savings, and the median savings for retirees ages 65 to 74 is just $164,000. Investing now when you're young can make a difference. It can make you not just a millionaire when you retire, but a multimillionaire.
So now you may be asking yourself, isn't investing risky? And the answer to that is it can be. It really depends entirely in what you're investing in. So one good option would be to invest in a mutual fund, which isn't as complicated as it may sound. So imagine that you invest your money into 100 different companies. Let's say 98 of them do really, really well and 2 of them go bankrupt. You're still going to get a lot of money because you've invested in all of these different companies. So investing in a mutual fund, it does that for you. It invests in a lot of different companies and allows you to get a pretty big return with not as much risk. If you're looking for a few good mutual funds to go look at to start with, maybe try QQQ or SPY. Just type those letters right into your investing account, which hopefully you've already opened by this point, and then the rest is easy. Now, if you're like me, you're probably saying, all this sounds so complicated. How do I do it? And the answer is just look it up. Literally search the words open an investing account. Explore your options. Try and find one that has no transaction fee, so then you won't be charged when you want to invest. The most important thing is that you start young. You start now. Some of you may be thinking, I think I'm too young to actually open an investing account. And the answer is, you actually might be. If you're under the age of 18, you're going to need your parents' help. If you're over 18, you're set to go. For those of you under 18, your parents can just help you invest. And then once you're old enough, that account will be transferred right over to you. So what are you waiting for? Go invest. Go make $1 million. And definitely share this with your friends so they can be millionaires too.